Hi guys, Alan from Fayres Yorkshire. Welcome to today's virtual wedding show for Wortley Hall over in Sheffield. Now, of course, we should have been at the physical wedding fair today, and you guys should have been coming to see the hotel and the suppliers in all their glory. But of course, with South Yorkshire being in Tier 3, we're doing this show virtually. We're going to be doing these virtual shows for the duration, I believe, of November. So check in here every Sunday at 12 o'clock, and we'll be concentrating on a particular area, showing you hopefully a couple of venues and some fantastic suppliers as well. Today's show, we've got 8 wonderful suppliers lined up to start. Alesia Violin, winner of the North of England Winning Award for Live Entertainer for the whole of the North. Great performance, looking forward to that. We've got Cristello Couture coming up as well, a stunning bridal boutique based over in Penistone with a twist. I won't spoil it for you, I'll let them guys let you into that little secret. Charlotte Elizabeth Photography, a wonderful photographer, going to be coming to you live as well. Great clip, always look forward to that one. Sarah from Kingston Jewellers, again an amazing jeweller based in Barnsley, is going to be coming to you live. Sarah from those Cherished moments. Now, she has decorated some amazing space up at Wortley Hall, and she was really looking forward to showcasing that for you guys today. But she's going to be coming to us virtually. Jellybean, again, the winner of the North of England Wedding Award for Photobooth. Great team there. Grant Saunders, arguably one of the leading comedy hypnotists in the world, going to be showcasing his socially distanced comedy hypnosis show today. Lloyd from Gemini Photography, multi-award winning photographer. And then to cap off today's event, we've got Lauren from Wortley Hall, who's going to be showcasing some of the areas that they've got decorated today. So most of these suppliers are coming live to you through Facebook, either from their storage units, from their living rooms, from their business premises, wherever it may be. So please drop your comments and your questions in the comment section below. If these guys don't get back to you live in the video, they will be in the comments shortly afterwards as well. Please show lots and lots of love and support for today's suppliers, and of course Wortley Hall. Opening today's show is Alesia Violin. Enjoy.
Good morning, everyone. I'm happy and I'm very proud to open this online wedding show. Yeah, we all got a bit sad news from government, but we need to survive. We need to stay positive. So let's create music. Let's create beautiful things. So I have good news for you. I'm very happy because I'm the winner of prestigious awards, North of England Wedding Awards. I could not imagine and could not believe that one day I will be the winner. So it's a great honor for me. Thank you, for my clients. Thanks for the judges and thanks for the team. Oh, we're all together winners. And another good thing and good news, I released yesterday my professional video. So come enjoy and share this video. So let's do the positivity. And today I would like to play some new tunes, new covers, which I created for you, special for this show. So just enjoy. So Frank Sinatra, My Way. So I wish all of you to be on your way. Just choose your way in your life and be happy. Another track, which I do love so much, that's quite old song, but I think that this rock song becomes classical because listen to that. And so on. So I believe everybody recognize this absolutely fantastic tune. I really love this music that's, inspires so much, that gives some power during this not easy times. Okay, and one more song which was requested for one wedding, which now is postponed, but I believe it's gonna happen. So, okay, let me open it. La 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 la. Ah, one moment. I just need to find. Yeah, found it. Because I have many songs in my list. Lovely song, very nice words in this song. So, short will tell you about the speakers and about the system. So I have full PA system covering from very small halls to very, very huge halls. And from last few weddings, I realized that I can entertain whole wedding. From the very beginning to the very end. I'm able to use acoustic violin, electric violin. I can change my dress. I can change the style of music. So if you contact me, I will give you more information. And I wish you to have fun watching this live and see you soon. Thank you. Bye.
Hi everybody, my name is Lisa and I'm the owner of a bridal boutique based in Penistone called Cristello Couture by Lisa Marie, and obviously very local to the Wortley Hall venue, so it's really nice to be doing something that's obviously local for the community as well, and just letting everybody know that we're here. So just wanted to take an opportunity to tell you a little bit about the experience that we give our brides at Cristello Couture, and some of the things that obviously we're now facing with a further lockdown, and how we're going to keep going and make sure that we can still provide, you know, that level of service and that experience for our brides when we reopen, and some of the things that we're going to do whilst we're in this period of lockdown as well, that just gives us some other opportunities to give our brides an experience, particularly around some of our sale gowns and some of our sale accessories. So if I just tell you a little bit about who we are, as I say, we're based in Penistone. We have a whole upstairs floor of a building that is pretty large, and all under one roof. What we want to do is give our brides a one-stop shop, really. So really good value for money. Hey Alana, value for your experience, and you can literally get everything under one roof, which is great. So it makes it really convenient for everybody. It does feel like yesterday that we were doing these shows, and actually it's really nice to just be able to get the reach again virtually, even though we're not able to do the face-to-face, which is a little bit disappointing. So it's great that we're able to do this alongside Fayres Yorkshire, obviously. So thank you for the opportunity. So going back to what we're all about, so we obviously the core of our business is around our bridal offering. Some of the designers that we have in store obviously are exclusive to us. So let me talk you through a little bit about who they are. Probably our biggest offering is from our Air Barcelona range of gowns. Obviously, as the name suggests, they're a Spanish range, and the quality of their gowns is absolutely fantastic. So it does have a price point connected to it, but nothing that's usually outside of the brides that we get into the boutique's budget. So don't worry about that at all. I'll talk about prices in a moment. But Air Barcelona are really kind of key to our offering because of the real kind of trend that's at the moment around crepe gowns. So crepe gowns are really on trend with fabulous trains, you know, lots of detail, beading, and some more simple, elegant kind of classic looks. But crepe is fantastic for either a destination wedding, the traditional church wedding, you know, all kinds of wedding, boho weddings, outdoor weddings. It's just perfect. So that's a really popular choice of gown. We also offer Rachel Allen in the boutique, which is actually an American designer. So it kind of goes with what you would expect from an American designer. Lots of bling, lots of sparkle, princess gowns. In fact, the one in the background here is a Rachel Allen gown. Really elegant, pretty, lots of floral lace, but sparkle all the way. So if you're looking for a big princess gown, Rachel Allen's your designer, and we can help you with that. We also stock Wendy Makin, who is a Australian designer. I'll get onto the appointments in a minute, Alana, so I'll answer that question just in a second. It's great that we're being interactive this morning, but it kind of pulls me off what I'm trying to say, so I'll come back to that question, don't worry. So Wendy Makin's an Australian designer, and actually she's very, very classically British in many ways. So very elegant, simple, plain gowns, pretty floral, romantic, tulle. You know, if you're looking for a very traditional gown, then Wendy Makin's your choice without a shadow of a doubt. We also have an exclusive capsule collection of gowns from Singapore that are exclusive to Cristello. So that collection is called Georgia Couture. I mean, there's about 6 gowns that we have in store that you literally can't get anywhere else, pretty much in the UK. They are made to measure. So we basically, send your measurements in and they literally make them up. The only thing we end up altering is probably hems and maybe a few tweaks, but it's literally made to measure for you. And one off, you'll never see them anywhere else. Great for destinations as well. So that's a really different offering that we obviously have at Cristello. So we've taught, somebody's mentioned about the dusky pink colour. So that's our bridesmaids offering. So this is really on trend. So blush has been on trend for bridesmaids and your bridesmaid party for a few years now, and it's still continuing into 2021, 2022 without a shadow. What's happening in the kind of bridesmaid scene is that we're finding that a lot of brides, it's difficult to get the same style for everyone. We're all different shapes and we're all different sizes, as we know. So here at Cristello, we have a range of bridesmaids dresses from Lanico Bridal that allow us to mix and match. So as you can see in the background here, it's the same dress, but in a flower girl option with a tulle skirt right behind me, and the adult option. And we also have a junior option. So you can do an adult, junior, and a flower girl in the same design, or the same design and different colours, or you can mix and match styles in the same colour or styles in a different colour. So it's absolutely endless, the opportunities in our bridesmaid range. And we do have size ranges that go obviously from flower girls right up to adults, and your adults go up to a size 26, and there is also a made to measure option for larger sizes than that, so we can go even larger. So that's really, really flexible. And like I say, you can get everything that kind of fits your whole party, flower girls, junior and adults. So this is just one option. There's loads more. Colour spectrum is unbelievable. I don't think there's a colour that we cannot get very, very close to or perfectly match, depending on what you're wanting to do in your colour scheme. So loads of options for bridesmaids. You can just see, if I move this way, we also do menswear. So we have hire of menswear in the boutique. We actually also stock a range of Michael Kors suits for hire, which are really, really popular. Obviously, they're a designer range, so they are slim fit, usually, very contemporary, in navy and black. And obviously, we also do dinner suits, Michael Kors dinner suits, and obviously your traditional tails, navy greys, French blue, and black, obviously. Slightly different to other boutiques, we offer a purchase of shoes in our menswear range at very, very good prices, so it doesn't add too much to the hire cost. You're looking at £40 to purchase a pair of our shoes. Some are leather, obviously a little bit more, some obviously PVC, but usually it's kind of for that event, and they can be worn after. But it's like anything, you don't want to put your shoes, it's like when you go bowling, you don't want to put your feet into shoes that somebody's already had. So that makes that a really flexible option for our menswear range as well. And obviously cravats, ties, pocket chiefs, waistcoats, all to match your colour schemes. There's pretty much no colour that we can't match up as well. So lots of options there. And we also do Highland wear in our menswear range as well. So if you're looking for a kilt, lots of obviously options on tartans and specific ones to match the clan as such. So full Highland wear options as well. And finally, well, not finally, because there's 2 other things, we also have a full range of occasion wear. So mother of the bride options, you can see in the background here, this is just one of our new collection dresses from Veromia, and hats and fascinators to hire or purchase to match the full ensemble, shoes, bags, the whole shebang. So everything for your mother of the bride and groom, and even if you're just going to the races, or evening wear for your events when we get back to normal, obviously. We also do prom wear, which has obviously not been great this season with everything being cancelled, but we've still got a lot of stock. So when it comes around to prom wear, we'll be selling some of those off as well for next year while we get new collections in. Ooh, and she just knocked the display. Apologies for that. So yeah, loads of occasion wear as well. And as you can see in the forefront here, we also have a significant amount of accessories in the boutique. Obviously, we do veils, bolero jackets, bridal belts, but significant amounts of hair pieces. Obviously, really on trend at the moment are the ones that you see on the back here, which are your hair vines. Very, very flexible. You can wear them in a multitude of ways, in a multitude of hairstyles, and for different kinds of gowns and themes of weddings. They're all very complementary. So hair vines are really on trend at the moment. And we also do shoes, as you can see here. Options for those that want the comfort, so some little pumps with a nice little bow, satin pumps, and then, you know, obviously bridal shoes. This is a really nice style from Rainbow Club called Willow, very, very popular with the detail on the heel. And then one of our tiaras in the forefront here. So we actually also have an online business for our accessories. So if you head to www.crystalbridalaccessories.co.uk, you can get a brew and take a look at a much wider range online as well. But because we have that online business, we do have a lot more accessories available in the boutique than probably some boutiques do. So it's worth, if you've already got your gown, we don't mind you bringing your gown in here, because it's really hard to visualize all your accessories, veils, shoes, headpieces, all of that together with your gown when you're kind of purchasing them from different places. Bring your gown in and we'll help you accessorize. So we do a full-on accessories appointment as well. So that leads me nicely into appointments and back to the question that I had. So will the boutique be able to stay open for appointment only? Obviously, we are a non-essential business, so we are probably going to have to close as of Thursday for this 4-week lockdown period. But what we're going to do is do different things. So we're going to do a lot of things virtually. We're going to do a sale online. We're just heading into sale period anyway, so it would have been normally a sale period for us in the boutique during November and December. So we're going to give you access to all of our sale gowns over the November period so that you can book your appointment in December if there's anything of interest in the sale, or if you obviously still, you know, want to come in for a normal appointment in December, we'll be taking those bookings in advance. We'll be putting a lot of accessories into the sale as well, so shoes, veils and hair pieces, and a lot of our occasion wear. So it's pretty much a sale across the board. So keep an eye out for that virtually on our Facebook page, Cristello Couture, and on Instagram stories, because there will be some real bargains if you're looking for something that you need, you know, a different kind of budget. Whilst we're talking about prices, everything in the boutique, obviously our sale gowns, some of them start at kind of $250 off the peg, ranging up to $1,000 within the sale. But the highest price dress within the store is just over $2,000. So there's nothing out of the realms of kind of budgets for the kind of bride and client that we see in Cristello. So it's really, really easy for you to come in and purchase from us. So back to our appointments. Just want to tell you a little bit about how appointments run at the moment. Obviously, it is still slightly different. But just to give you some reassurance on how we manage appointments, and if you check out our Facebook page, we've had some great reviews recently, had 3 brides in at the weekend and 2 of those purchased. So, you know, they are all still having that fabulous bridal experience that we want to give as a brand at Cristello. So appointments themselves run slightly differently. Obviously, we can't have the big parties that we would normally have due to the social distancing and everything else. We obviously need you to sanitize on arrival, check and trace app. You know, we need you to check in with the NHS check and trace app to make sure that's all done properly. Everything in the boutique is cleaned down after every appointment. So all the hard surfaces, all the dresses are disinfected. We have a special fabric disinfectant. So, you know, they're all disinfectant after a try-on, ready for the next bride. So no need to worry about anything like that. Obviously, we all wear masks, and we do ask you to wear a mask as well. We all just follow the protocols that we're looking at. So we do allow 2 guests with the bride at the moment. That may need to change depending on government guidance as we reopen in 4 weeks' time in December. But that's how we hope we can continue. Now, for those parties that have bigger parties and they want more people involved, we have been Zooming the rest of the bridal party into the appointment virtually. So, you know, basically everybody is in the room with the bride anyway. They get the same experience. We've got a big television screen. So all those that are on the Zoom can see as much as those people that are here in the actual boutique. Now, it's obviously not exactly the same, but that way we get a similar experience and everybody's part of it. So anything like that we can do. And yeah, we hope to obviously be back open early December and getting back to normal going forward. We are already having 2022 brides in for appointments. So please don't hang around, particularly if you're a summer bride for 2021. It's taking longer to get dresses in, so we are advising to start your search at least 18 months, minimum 12 months in advance. So, you know, if you want to book your appointment with us, you can do that online through our booking system. Just go to www.cristellocouture.co.uk to see on the screen, onto the appointments page, and you can make your appointment, or you can drop us a message on Facebook. So just wanting to check the time. I've got 3 minutes left. So just one more thing that I wanted to tell you about that's slightly different at Cristello. And unfortunately, the lockdown and the tier 3 status in South Yorkshire has meant that things have changed in this aspect as well for us. But when we reopen, hopefully we'll be back to normal. And I wanted to share with you one of our kind of unique selling points, if you like, in that the boutique itself is on the top floor of a big building, as I said. So underneath, on the bottom floor, we have our very own gin bar. So it's my business as well, and my husband runs it. So what we do is we are able to offer bridal appointments that have a gin taste experience connected to them. So on a Saturday at 3 p.m, the bar starts to open at 3 as well. So those brides that want that luxury appointment, obviously, you know, when we can get more people in as well, that becomes an even bigger kind of experience and party feel for the appointment as well. We advise you, if you want that appointment, there is a small charge of £10 a head to go online and take that 3 o'clock Saturday appointment, and just let us know that you'd like that to be a gin taste. It's really good fun. Our bar staff will take you through, you know, the kind of mixes that you should be having with the flavoured gins and the reasons why they all complement each other. So hopefully you have your appointment, you find the dress of your dreams, and you all celebrate down in the bar afterwards with copious amounts of gin. Obviously there's other options as well. And I guess that really kind of just leaves me to say, oh, actually, just one more thing. This balloon here is part of my next venture. So I'm partnering with a balloon business called Viva Events. She will be with me next time, and she'll be showing you some of the offerings that she can do for venue setting balloons. But we take all our photos with our brides with this balloon. So it says Cristello Couture. I said yes to the dress. And it's just another arm that we're looking at expanding into. So if you love balloons for your wedding, then check out the next time we're on virtually, and you'll hear a little bit more about that. Or go to Viva Events on Facebook or Instagram, and you'll be able to see the business there and see if there's anything that takes your fancy. So thank you very, very much for listening. Hope to see a lot of you soon in the boutique. Go ahead and book your appointments for December. It's starting to get busy again anyway. So yeah, balloon arches as well. That's everything that we can do. In fact, we had a balloon arch in the window. If you check out our Facebook page a few weeks ago, you'll see the types of balloon arches that we're doing in the window. So I guess it's just left for me to say thank you very much, and I'm going to enjoy my gin, and we hope to see you in the boutique very soon. Thanks very much. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone, hope you are all enjoying the fair so far today. I'm Charlotte, and I run Charlotte Elizabeth Photography, and I wanted to talk to you today just a little bit about what it is that I do and how we can help with your wedding photography. So I'm going to start off by showing you through one of my big albums. So I love the square albums, they are some of my favourites. We can also do kind of portrait and landscape as well, but squares are where it's at for me, I think. So my wedding photography style is kind of a natural documentary style, and you will see what I mean by that as I take you through these albums. So generally for a full day package, we start off with the bridal prep. So all your getting ready pictures, we capture all the little bits. So wedding morning drinks, hair and makeup, and all the laughs that go along with that. We also get all your little bits and pieces. So details of your flowers, if you've got any mugs or personalised bits and bobs. Hi, Tasha. And of course, we get your wedding dress before it's worn, full double spread dedicated to the wedding dress, always. So I'm based in South Yorkshire and I cover weddings all over the UK. So wherever you're getting married, we can travel to your venue. That's not a problem at all. Will you still be doing outdoor engagement shoots? At the moment, no. We're not allowed to meet outside at the moment, so it's a bit of a shame, but in December, hopefully everything will go back to not normal, but pre-lockdown normal. Last month normal, shall we say. So this wedding took place in Wentworth Church, and then they went on to the Rockingham Arms at Wentworth. And I just want to show you these ladies. So recently I've had a few questions about bridesmaid dresses and styles and how to get everyone together. These guys lived in different parts of the country. I think one of them even lived in another country. So they were just given a theme and to pick a dress that kind of went with the theme, and that's exactly what they did, and they looked amazing. So when you're thinking about kind of bridesmaid dresses, outfits, things like that, people often say, will it look good in the photographs? These guys prove, yeah, it absolutely will. So when it comes to church weddings, I do always like to come to your wedding rehearsal. Couple of reasons for that. The main one is it lets me have a chance to chat with your vicar and just see what their rules are. Every vicar's different, so some like me to stay in one place, some are happy for me to move around. Everyone's different, and it's nice to have just that little bit of a chat and make sure that everyone's on the same page. Then we come to signing of the register. So we're not allowed to legally photograph the actual signing of the register. So what I like to do while you guys are doing all the legal bits is capture your flowers. Oh, I'm reversed there for a second. So I'll take your flowers somewhere in your venue and grab some beautiful pictures of that while you are doing your legal things. Then we'll set you up for your register pictures. Okay. If anybody does want to chat to me about your wedding photography, you can see all my work on my website, which is charlotteelizabethphotography.com. You can get in touch with me on charlotte@charlotte-elizabeth.com, or you can get me on all social media. I'll be hanging around in the comments all day today, so just let me know if you do want to chat. We are taking bookings now for 21, 22, and we've got a few in for 23. So there's never a best time to book your wedding. You can never be too early. So just had a question about packages. Yes, the two main packages that I work from, we have a full day and a half day. The full day obviously covers from getting ready right through to your evening buffet. I always like to stay a little bit after the first dance because that's when that's when real dance moves start coming into it. People stop being so self-conscious and go for it. I'll show you a couple of images from late night dance floors in a second. You also get a USB of all your registered images. You get a private online gallery, which is valid for up to 6 months after your wedding. You can share that with your family and friends. It's all password protected. And you can add an album on if you like. All my packages also include a pre-wedding session, which happens 2 to 3 months ideally before your wedding day. Prices start at £995 and go up to, generally the average spend is around £1,400. So that just gives you some kind of idea of the price points. We do have a key worker offer on at the moment. So if you are a key worker, there is a 30% discount that is running until the 31st of December this year. That doesn't mean that you have to get married before the 31st of December this year, but you do have to book in fully with your contract and booking fee paid before the 31st of December to get that offer. So these guys are now onto their wedding speeches, where we've got a whole lot of love in that room. And then after the wedding breakfast, we went back outside and just got some more of your natural images. So talking to some of the flower girls, dads talking to each other. And these guys also wanted to recapture some of their parents' wedding photographs. So they sent me a few images of kind of poses and things that their parents did on their wedding day. And we spent a bit of time recreating that, which I thought was a really lovely idea. They also wanted photographs with all their friends that had come again from all over the world to be with them on their day. This is another thing that we talk about during your pre-wedding session. So it's kind of a practice run of your day, and we get some beautiful photographs there as well. But it also serves as a meeting where we can chat about exactly who you want in your images. We can go through your full wedding list and make sure that we've got everything down on paper. And then these guys finished their day with this fire pit, which was amazing. It was quite a dusty day, but yeah, toasting marshmallows until midnight. It was a fun evening. Okay, let me show you what I mean by your dance floor photos. Oh, so the paper in these albums are, I don't know what weight they are. They're really thick though. So they're not crazy heavy, but they're not super flimsy. If you see, if I hold it up, it doesn't flop down like a notepad, if you see what I mean. It keeps its structure. They are really lovely albums. They're archival paper, which means that they should last for at least 100 years. And this colour is out white, so it brings out all the colours really vividly onto your images. So here we have some dance floor pictures. We've got spinning around. We've got this dad here. Where am I going here? So this guy, his name's Michael, and his wife got the DJ to play Hey Mickey and dragged him onto the dance floor, which caused much hilarity and was a lot of fun. We've got bridesmaids holding the bride's veil. Not sure if that was helpful, but they did it anyway, and you know, it was a nice touch. And of course, you get your first dance pictures as well, if that's something that you guys are doing. We've had a few people choose not to do a first dance recently, which is absolutely fine. Let me show you through this one too. So a couple of questions I've had recently have been about a COVID clause in my contract. So it's a bit of a complicated one, in that when we're booking for 2022 and beyond, we're hoping that COVID's going to be a distant memory. It's going to feel like a bad dream. However, if you do need to rearrange your wedding because of COVID, or any other pandemic, let's throw that in as well, then we will be able to rearrange your date for you. If we're not available on your new date, you will get your money back. There's no questions asked about that one. The booking fee, as I said earlier, you do need your booking fee and a contract to secure your date. We do have dates left for next year, a couple for next year. 22 is getting busy and 23 is starting to get booked up as well. If you do want to look through a contract, let me know. You can get me at the website or on Charlotte at charlotte-elizabeth.com. And your booking fee is £200. The rest of the payment for your day, whatever that is due 30 days before your wedding. So if, like I say, if that's in 23, you've got a couple of years before your final payment's due. And if anyone just wants to have a chat about their day, I'm absolutely happy to talk you through everything. Yes, there is 30% off for all key workers if you fall into that category. I do ask for just proof that you are a key worker, and yeah, just let me know and we can work that out for you. So these guys got married at Cannon Hall and then had their reception at Cawthorne Village Hall. Now, they've always been for walks around Cannon Hall and really wanted pictures next to this tree, so we had a bit of a trek down to the tree to get their images. And on the way, it was a really fun activity for the kids. They were doing a kind of mud play thing, so we had to really avoid children and mud on the wedding day. Not what we were expecting to have to do. These guys were married at Burntwood. We were there a couple of weeks ago. I'm so excited for the new chapel at Burntwood. I had a look around and it's beautiful. So over on the website, you will find a section which is our wedding blog. We've got loads of real weddings on there, so you can see loads of examples of work. You can see different venues, different styles, couples. For each couple, we also have a list of suppliers where they've given us one. So if you see anything you particularly like in that blog post, you can also see where they got it from as well, which is quite a nifty thing. We've also got a wedding tips section, so if you've got any wedding planning questions or anything like that, let us know, and you can find all our FAQs on the blog as well. There's also a date checker on the website, so if you do want to check your wedding date with us, just fill in that form and we will get back to you as soon as we can with your date. And then we are back to the dancing. Fab. Right, I've just got 1 minute left. So the final thing that I want to say to you is if you do want to get in touch with me, you absolutely can do. I'm around for the rest of the day doing consultations, and we can arrange phone calls, video calls, or, well, that's it at the moment, isn't it? Phone calls or video calls for the rest of the week, at a time that suits you if you do want to talk about your wedding photography. Right, I think that's everything from me. You can get me on the website, which is charlotte-elizabethphotography.com, or email me at charlotte@charlotte-elizabeth.com. And I will speak to you all later. Speak to you soon. Bye.
Hello everybody, this is Sarah from Kingston Jewellers in Barnsley. I'm wanting to show you some gorgeous wedding rings today. I need to turn the camera around, which I'm not sure how to do. Can somebody help me here? Alan, can you help me turn the camera around so I can show our customers these lovely wedding rings? I need to show you some wedding rings, but I can't. Let's have a look, see if I can do it. No, the camera won't turn round. That's annoying. How No. No, I can't show you my wedding rings. I'm sorry, I can't turn the camera around. Unless somebody can help me, I can show you the sign backwards from here. I could turn it round the last time, so I think I'd better come out of here. Sorry, Alan. I can't show anybody the wedding rings at the moment. Right, okay then. I shall speak to you hopefully later when I've learned how to turn the camera around. Thank you.
Unmute that. There we go, and that's all the secrets and next week's lottery numbers that have just been given out. So yes, that's our second technical issue. There was no sound because I muted myself. So yes, why have a stage hypnosis show at your wedding? Because it keeps your guests entertained and it gives them something to talk about. That moment where they sit down kind of, you know, just as the evening starts to progress, nobody knows each other. The kind of, you know, there's distance, family and cousins and friends that have never met before. This is the time to give them something that's going to really focus their attention. We get everyone involved in doing stuff like magnetic fingers, heavy and light hands. We make sure everyone experiences the fun of hypnosis without actually being hypnotized. And the good thing with this is people want to know if it's real or not. So they're sat there and they're watching it, I don't think this is real. And then they see Uncle Bob, who's normally very quiet and shy and reserved, suddenly thinking he's some kind of world-class ballerina or something like that. And what does this also mean? This also means that your wedding pictures are going to be epic. You know, it's not just the crazy dad dancing that's going to be going on. You're going to have people dancing like chickens. You're going to have ballerinas. You're going to have people on their shoe phones. That's right, shoe phones. You imagine your guests sat there and they think their phone is a shoe. When that shoe phone rings, they've got to answer it really quickly and they're very annoyed because of a very important wedding. And it's all good fun. Sorry, I said someone says, can I mute you in real life? Unfortunately, no, you can't. That's why I like these live streams. There we go. So, The other side of hypnosis as well, from the entertainment point of view, is, well, I mean, one thing as well, it works great if you've got 15 people at your wedding, or if you've got 500 people at your wedding. A stage hypnosis show, or my stage hypnosis show, is perfect for that. And it gets people talking, it breaks the ice, it gets people laughing, you know, and it gets people kind of asking the question, are they hypnotized? Are they not? Are they playing along? Is this real? It's like real magic at your wedding. And the good thing with this is, for years afterwards, people always remember the experiences that they had. And this is all done in a family-friendly, very nice, kind of corporate-friendly, family-friendly, children-friendly show. So there's no worries about anyone revealing any secrets or anything like that. The other side of hypnosis, which I don't really push that much, is the kind of the development side, the therapy side of things. I know from experience, when people are going through that process of getting married, all of a sudden things that they weren't thinking about, such as speeches, toasts, even flying, all these things are things that can play on people's minds that are worried about giving speeches and toasts. So you can contact me via my Facebook. Just search for Grant Saunders. There's loads of purple stuff everywhere. Search for Grant Saunders. Send me a message, or put hashtag Grant in the comment section, and I'll send you some information about some stuff that I do on the therapy side of things. Believe it or not, hypnotherapy is one of the best ways to overcome those fears and anxieties about public speaking. It's a great way to help you memorize your speeches and toasts. I can't make you funny. If I could do that, I'd do that to myself, and I'd be more successful than what I am. It can help you overcome that fear of flying. You may be going on a honeymoon, or it may be because you're getting married and starting your new life. It's that time for you to kind of make those changes inside. We can absolutely help with that. And one of the things we're going to do for Wedding Fayres Yorkshire people and the Wedding Fair guys, people watching this live feed today, again, if you put hashtag Grant, I will send you a free MP3 anxiety audio work thing that I've got going. What this does, it's like a 30-minute massage for your mind that just helps you relieve those stresses and tensions from planning your wedding day. Now, you know, when it comes to stage hypnosis and stuff like that, it's always about doing funny things. I've got a video clip that I'm about to play now, but I'm going to have to do this whilst I'm talking to you, so please excuse me looking away from the camera. I'm going to play you a clip. This was from the Batley Frontier. I've played this clip before, but I do love this. You'll see the reaction of people when that shoe phone rings, and they kind of respond to it straight away. So let me just load this in now. YouTube. Guys, subscribe to my YouTube as well. I interview hypnotists from around the world, and you get to know about hypnosis if you're into that type of thing. And yeah, just hit me up on social media. If you have any questions about the therapy side of things, I can do online Zoom therapy sessions in the comfort of your own home, and I can absolutely help you with that. Or if you want to know more information about my show, making your wedding absolutely spectacular, then please do get in touch as well. Watch this clip. If you enjoy it, let me know in the comment section as well. You can do like an applause or something like that. It'll all make me feel good. So hope you enjoy this clip as much as I did making it.
Whoa, morning. Morning. Put your chair a little bit, Are you guys enjoying yourselves? Yes. Are you guys enjoying these guys? Yes. Fantastic. Oh, quick, answer your phone. Who are you on the phone to? The person you're on the phone to has just told you a funny joke. The person you're on the phone to has just told you a big fat lie. The person you're on the phone to has just told you that they have won the lottery. I tell you the weird thing is, guys, when the hypnotist claps his hand, it's no longer a shoe phone. In fact, it's the cutest, fluffiest pet you've ever owned. Stroke and love your pets. Stroke and love your pets. Stroke and love your pets. Stroke and what you got for you?
Got a nice puppy.
You got a nice puppy. Nice puppy. What you got there, mate? Little kitten. You look like a little kitten, don't you, mate? Stroking off your kid. What you got there, mate?
Oh, toys.
A toy. Now that's imagination. What you got there, mate?
Alfie.
He's not Alfie, is it? And you love that, don't you?
Yeah.
Stroking off your pet. Oh, wow. What you got there?
It's a dog.
It's a dog. What type of dog is it?
It's a beagle.
A beagle. And you love that little dog, don't you? Oh, what you got there? A rabbit. And you love your rabbit, don't you? Yeah. Oh, what you got there, mate?
Nice little pussy.
And you love that, don't you? I'm sure you do. It's the gold chains, it's the giveaway. Oh, what you got there? You puppy, you love your puppy, don't you? What's your puppy called? Alfie. Oh. What you got in your hands, mate? What's that? You've lost it. It's not running round here, is it? What does it look like? What is it? What does it look like? If anyone finds whatever it is that he's lost, well, if you find what he's lost, you'll probably make millions out of it. Guys, this is the weirdest thing. When the hypnotist claps his hand this time, your cute fluffy pet is just pissed all over your new top. Oh. Oh. What is going on? Oh my God, each young person on stage, look at me, take a nice deep breath in and sleep, 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 sleep. What's going on here, mate? Sleep. Morning. Sleep. Each, oh, don't worry, I'm coming to you, mate. I bet you've been coming here a long time, haven't you? Did you ever meet Elvis?
Me again. I'm going to learn to press the unmute button more often. Everyone has the power and capacity to be hypnotized. In fact, the stronger your mind, the better you are at visualization, which makes you better at accessing those parts of your mind that make hypnosis absolutely perfect. I see a few people have put hashtag Grant, so I will get in touch with you guys and send you the link to get your free MP3 anxiety download. There we go. We've got some people saying on mute again. Yeah, I know. There we go. This looks like it's a great show, fun for all. It absolutely is. I am told that Sarah from Kingston Jewelers is trying to figure out her stuff and she's going to send that over to us now. So it's really nice to fly by the seat of our pants. So I'm now going to finish my bit, but like I said, please hit me up on social media or put hashtag Grant and I'll send you those details. Sorry, this has been a bit rushed, but I was supposed to be on later on and they threw me in at the deep end right now whilst I was completely unprepared, not even had a chance to do my hair or put on a shirt, so I'll have to excuse that. Coming up next is Grant, that's me. Coming up next is Alan, who's going to be introducing those cherished moments. So give Alan lots of grief and lots of stress, and I'll make sure he is unmuted as I bring him in right now.
I think was that my cue, Grant? Right, you were supposed to radio me, but never mind.
One hand, Alan.
I did do my hair this morning, though. You see, that's what we do. So yes, if it wasn't already obvious, the software we used did a last-minute update on us, and we're kind of struggling to get our heads around it a little bit, but we are doing our best for you. So, of course, we should have been at Wortley Hall today. We popped through to see them. I think it was Friday. And they've gone to all lengths to make the venue look as fantastic as it can for this Sunday show. But, of course, the world had other plans. We're bringing the show virtually. We were also supposed to be plugging their wedding showcase that they've got on the 15th of November. But, of course, last night we had another huge announcement and the world is up in air yet again. So, but if you do want to get in touch with them, I'm sure they'll be happy to kind of arrange a one-to-one show around on whatever time frame works for you guys. As I say, they're a fantastic team there. We've got Claire, there's Jamie, and there's Lauren, all looking after the weddings at the moment, and they do an absolutely fantastic job. Those contact details, should you want to get in touch, are 0114 288 2100, or the email address is info@wortleyhall.org.uk. Like I say, guys, these guys are amazing at looking after weddings, so much so that I got married there. At all the venues we work with, these guys were the ones. So please do get in touch to book your one-to-one show around appointment. Sarah from Those Cherished Moments, again, is a big player up at Wortley Hall. She goes above and beyond when decorating all the spaces there. Again, we saw it last on Friday, and it looks absolutely amazing. So we're devastated that the physical event can't be going ahead, but this is the next best thing. So I think we've got Sarah coming in to check on you very, very shortly. So guys, get in the comments, and back soon.
Sarah from Those Cherished Moments, and today I'm going to be showing you our services, our products and what we can offer. So we're at Wortley today for a showcase and everything is on display, so I can show you what we have for you. So here today we've done a civil ceremony in the lounge suite at Wortley Hall. We've got our beautiful pink canopy trees, which we can have in different colours. So we have them in ivory, pink, and we also have them in rose branches, which are really pretty. We've dressed it in a white Chivari chair drop today, just because it shows you a really elegant look, especially if you're unsure on colours. And then we've just complemented the chair with a brooch. We can change the different colours on the chairs and different styles, so depending on what you're looking for, we can play around with ideas. There's also a different type of chair that you can have at Wortley, which would involve a chair cover. So a lot of venues do have chair covers and a sash, etc. So that's something we can discuss with you. We've also done an aisle runner today with some cylinder vases with floating tea lights. This just looks really elegant and romantic as you walk down the aisle. We do have different other ideas and things and lanterns that you can have down the aisle. So again, it all depends on your preference. So what I'm going to do next is go to the dining room, and it's set up as a wedding breakfast today, so you can see what we have on show. So here we are in the dining room, where we have a lot of our luxury decorations on display. So on this particular table we've got our luxury blossom trees, which are absolutely stunning and do really make a statement. So this is the ivory blossom tree. You also can have it in the pink that you saw in the previous room, or we've also got green rose trees as well, which are really pretty. On the chairs we've gone for a beautiful lace elegant blush sash. Basically it's a hood, and then we put a nice brooch on there just to complement it. This is the one that we talked about with the chair covers. So a lot of the venues do have chair covers. We use the white spandex chair covers, and they just really make the room beautiful. On this table here, we've done a fresh flower display. So we do fresh flowers as well. So it really depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for a stylist that offers everything, that's what we do to try and make your life easier. So we've done roses in here really to complement the blush that we've got in the room today. Behind me, which I'm very excited to talk about, is our brand new flower wall. So it is very, very luxury and very large. You probably haven't seen a flower wall this big before. It has got lights in it as well and looks absolutely stunning behind you in any room, in any area. So for instance, this will be a top table, so it'll be behind you. You can have it in a civil ceremony room, you can have it as an entrance, so if people wanted to stand in front of it, you can have it like that. The same with the canopy trees that we can have over here. So we have so many different options for you, different areas we can put our products, just to make it how you want it to be. We've done a fresh long and low here as well. So like I said, we do fresh flowers. So it really depends on what colours you're going for. just to complement your room, and also that can match your bouquets as well. In this room you can have anything twinkle, so you can also have a twinkle backdrop instead of a flower wall, or you don't have to have anything there, and you could go for the canopy trees that you saw in the previous room. There's so many different options with this venue and any venue that you're really getting married at. If you decided you wanted to have a consultation with us, we would normally meet you at the venue, discuss everything that you're looking for. If you wanted to see this particular sash on a chair, we would show you so you can make sure you like it before you book it. The last thing we would want you to do is have it and not see it before your special day. So this is the dining room at Wortley Hall, very, very beautiful, and we hope you like it. The next thing we're going to do now is go to the ballroom at Wortley Hall and just show you some of our products that we've got for the evening reception. So that'll be love letters and dance floors and everything twinkle. So I'm looking forward to showing you that now. So here I am in the ballroom. So as you can see, it does look very disco-y, ready for an evening reception. Sometimes people can find it hard to know how to really dress an evening reception. So what we've done today is we've done rose gold, which is very popular and really stands out against the white. We've done the artificial domes on the martini glass, which you saw in the other room was fresh flowers, so you can see the difference in them. We've got our gorgeous luxury blossom trees again in here that do really, really stand out in such a big room. So you are able to have big trees if you're looking for something like that. We've also got our gorgeous dance floor. So like I said, we do offer everything. So if you are looking for a venue stylist that has everything and you just want it from one person or one business, that's what we do. So here we've got the 14 by 14 dance floor, white twinkly, and then we've got the backdrop, which is a luxury backdrop, which has lights already built in, and then we've got the skirt to match. On the stage you can have different love letters. We've got the rustic ones as well, but today we've got the white ones to match the dance floor and the twinkle backdrop, which I think really complements this room. What we do have new, which I'm really excited to introduce, is our festoon lighting. So it's absolutely stunning and really, really makes this room stand out. So we've done it across the entire room, and we've managed to get it in the white lighting to match the twinkle backdrop, the twinkle dance floor and the love letters, just so it all complements and it all matches. And that's something that we specialise in, making sure that everything does match and complements the room. When we do have a consultation, we can come into the ballroom and talk about all the different ideas we can do for you, but hopefully this will give you an idea of how it can look once it's dressed. We've also got some uplighters as well, so depending on if you want them or not, they just bring, especially when it's dark, just brings that atmosphere to the room. So again, you can have different sashes, just white tablecloths with a runner, just like the other tables, or you could have a bow, you can have a hood, you can have a brooch, anything. So we do offer everything for you. So I hope today has helped you, give you a bit of an idea of what we do and all the variety of different decorations that we can offer you. So thank you.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us today for the virtual online wedding fair by Fayres Yorkshire. I am Adam from the award-winning Jellybean Photobooth and Event Hire, and I'm here today showcasing one of our magic mirror setups and one of our smaller photo booths we have here today. So we're currently showcasing in Tankersley Manor Hotel and Spa, just on the edge of Barnsley. So we've got our full setups here to show you today and showcase. So, based in Sheffield, we have been operating for over 4 years, covering the whole of the north of England, Yorkshire and the Midlands, and we offer free delivery within 50 miles of our Sheffield office. We have all COVID measures in place with a full COVID-19 risk assessment available to view online on our website, along with additional deposit options to allow better flexibility when booking with us, so you can be protected in the event your big day gets moved due to the pandemic. So the additional things we have in place at the moment is that if your date does have to move because of the pandemic, you do have the option to move your date at the price you have paid with us, no additional charge. And if we have no availability for that new date, you get your full deposit back and all your balance back in full. We do have flexible options as well. So even away from the pandemic, if you want to move your date or move your venue, that can be done subject to availability and with no additional charge. So we do have a lot of flexibility. Hello, Alana, as well. Nice to see you, and hopefully enjoying the show. So the measures we have in place for the COVID-19 at the moment. So it is quite a crazy time with everything that's going off. So we've not had many bookings during the pandemic. However, we're all about keeping it safe as possible. So with our prop boxes, for example, even into next year, when people use the photo booth for the magic mirrors, the props that have been used in that session go into a separate box, and they get fully sanitized after the session and get replaced back. So every time a social bubble goes into our photo booth, all the magic mirrors, they get full sanitized props. Show you the unicorn, I can. So these are our animal heads at the moment. Now, obviously, because of the pandemic and our risk assessment, we aren't using the heads or masks. However, all of our inflatable props and stick props are all available to use. All of our software as well allows virtual props. So if you are uncomfortable having any of our prop boxes or your guests using the props, just get in touch and we can provide virtual props on the software. So these are our prop boxes today. So you can see here, it's one of our large prop boxes. We have all different sizes. So if your venue is quite size limited, do get in touch and we can get you, can provide you one of our smaller prop boxes, because obviously with our photo booths, they are quite large. So they do fit in most venues. So we do offer that free size checkup within 50 miles. So, you know, during the daytime, if you get an appointment with your wedding coordinator, just get in touch. We can come along and measure up. Okay, so I'm just going to grab Stacey, our event manager. She's going to come along and demonstrate the magic mirror we have here for you today. So the magic mirror, as you can see, no, I'm not wearing the mask today, Alana. So it is developing a photo now that Stacey's just taken. So all our magic mirrors allow the option to leave some emojis and leave a digital signature. So hashtag grants a princess. Is that what you put in, Stacey?
Maybe. Hang on.
Yep, hashtag grants a princess.
There you go. I'll save it for your grant.
Stacey said she'll save that for you and send that across to you. So with the magic mirrors, again, you get the backdrop included in the price. We have a choice of 14 different backdrops and 2 different sizes. So if you've got a larger venue, we do have the 8-foot stands. And for the smaller venues, the 7-foot stands. All our magic mirrors again have the flash to have some really great photos and the photo that comes off. There you go. Instant photo within 10 seconds. Hashtag grants a princess. Let's get that trending, guys. Right. So we will now get Stacey to demonstrate one of our smaller photo booths that we have. Loving the trend, guys. Let's keep that trending. Hashtag grants a princess. So this is our photo booth, our smallest photo booth, the Optimum photo booth. Again, similar software. See, this time we get the option of green screen backgrounds. So you can have any personalized green screen backgrounds. We do have a choice available. Smile, Stacey. I know it's hard with a mask. And there you go. So with the green screen, you get the live preview on the screen. So again, with the designs, you can have a choice of different templates to choose from. So we do a full design in-house of your print designs and green screen backgrounds. So we do have the option where we've had couples before get married abroad, say in Mexico, and have a specific photo of where they got married, and then we can put that onto the backdrop for you. So you can have as many backdrops as you want and as many designs as you want. Obviously, with the photo, we do advise limits to probably 2 to 3 different templates and probably around 10 different backgrounds, because the more backgrounds and options you do have in the booth, the longer people are in there pressing that screen. So we want to get as many pictures as we can as possible. Again, here is our prop boxes. There you go. That's our prop boxes. So all of our magic mirrors include the backdrop. They all have SLR cameras inside to give you them fantastic photos. Again, as we described, we have an in-house graphic design team. So what we do is we could put together them designs for you with all your requirements. So if you've got any wedding stationery you want us to match, or if you've got any specific branding or design, we could put that on for you, no problem. Again, with the mirror, we have personalized screen animations with your own designs. So you can have maybe a picture of the couple on there. You can have any special messages on there, and again on the prints as well. All of our selfie pods and mirrors include social media upload and an online photo gallery, and you also get a Jellybean Photobooth USB stick to take away, and the guest book. So I didn't mention the guest book. We do have guest book options. They come included as well. So I'll just grab Stacey to get me one of the guest books. So the guest books, every session prints 2 photos, 1 for your guest to take away and 1 to put into the guest book. So the guest book is fully personalised to match your design and theme. So these are the guest books we have. So they come in a choice of finishes, and we do these again in-house to match your design. So whatever design you have on the prints, we try and match, and we will leave this with you on the night to take away. I really like the black finishes here with the gold. And again, these are the memory sticks you get to take away. You get to take one of these away, and we all leave one of these in a little tote bag on your gift table at the end of the night. So prices for our photo booths and magic mirrors, they are the same price for the duration. So prices start at £260 for 2 hours, £300 for 3 hours, and £340 for 4 hours. And that includes everything you see here. That includes unlimited visits to the photo booth or the mirrors during the book time, double set of prints, setup, delivery, and attendant by one of the team Jellybean throughout. Now, 2021 does have limited availability, with 2022 getting booked up fast. So do get in touch with us to check availability through our social media channels and online chat. Deposits are £75 with the final balance due 4 weeks before on our easy-to-use online web portal. We do pride ourselves on our customer service here, so you can reach us online on our online chat, where one of the team will be available to talk. We are available throughout the day, along with over the phone every day. We do offer free measure-ups, and I mentioned this, free measure-ups within 50 miles of our Sheffield office. So if you're a bit worried about the size of the venue, so obviously in Tankers today it is quite large, but we can bring one of our photo booths along and inflate it. All the sizes are available on our website of all the options you have available. So they are in meters, and then obviously take into account the red ropes, red carpet. So the mirrors and the booths do include the red carpet, the red ropes, and our photo booths do include, all our photo booths include the flames, as you see there. If you want to check availability or would like more information, you can email Stacey, our event manager, at stacey@jellybeanbooth.co.uk, or you can drop us an inquiry on our website at www.jellybeanbooth.co.uk. Pointing there. You can use Facebook Messenger through our Facebook page at facebook.com/jellybeanphotobooth, or our online chat service on our website. So again, we do have limited availability, but do get in touch. We will be able to check the availability and get back to you within a few hours. That's it for today from Tankers Manor in Barnsley. I'd like to thank you for joining us on the Fayres Yorkshire live Facebook page, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Good morning, I'm Linda Hofmann Cakes. I'm looking forward to spending this time with you this morning to tell you a little bit about myself. With the situation as it is in the country at the moment, it's very difficult. I'm normally very relaxed and love to chat all day long, so bear with me if I'm a little bit nervous today. But I've brought some cakes along to show you because even though the situation is as it is at the moment, I'm sure that you are still all wanting to get ready and plan your special day. So at this time, I would normally invite you to my workshop where we could have a chat and you could taste cake and everything. I am still doing this, but we are self-isolating at this time. So I would arrange an appointment for you if you want to message me, and we do a self-isolating appointment, and then I would give you some cakes to try to take away. And then if you wanted to proceed with that, I take a deposit of £50 and this holds the date for you. This year has absolutely been a flop for everybody in the wedding industry, so we're all struggling just to make sure that everybody gets accommodated. So if you do still have a wedding with me booked and you haven't changed the date yet, now is a good time to get in touch with me so that we can get you back on the calendar for next year. For any new business that I take, I'm also trying to accommodate those, so I'm always worth checking with me if I do have availability to fit you in. Now today I've brought some different cakes with me that are all sort of very varied. I've just brought them because I wanted to show you the capabilities of my work and give you some inspirations. If there's nothing here that you like, but you would like to have a chat with me, we can also design a cake especially for you, which is really great and exciting for myself. With the weddings as they are at the moment, some people might be having a smaller venue, smaller weddings, maybe an outdoor wedding. So I actually thought this cake here was rather nice. It's got a woodland theme to it, and you can also have animals put on. I did a lovely wedding cake last summer, and they were getting married in the woods, and they had a little fox on and an owl and some little hedgehogs, and it was really sweet. So we can add all sorts of different things and obviously make it so it ties in with any theme that you might have going. The cakes are all different flavours if you want them to be. I do have a selection of flavours that I call my basic flavours that everybody likes, as in Victoria sponge, lemon, chocolate, caramel and fruit cake for anybody that is actually, I always think that the oldies like the fruit cake. It's very traditional, and in the olden days people used to save that for any oncoming events like babies. Now people control that a bit more, so it's just the oldies that like to eat the cake. So moving on a little bit, that was quite a small cake. This is a little bit bigger. And this is very traditional in the fact that it's got the lace on. A lot of the wedding dresses that are very fashionable at the moment have lace. And I also tried to make it so that they fit in with your design of your dress and colours. Colours here are just a selection, but obviously we do things bespoke to match anything that you have in your venue. It's really quite pretty, this cake, very understated but very elegant. And this cake has got slightly deeper tiers, so it has 4 layers of cake in. So maybe you would like a fruit cake for the oldies on the top, and then maybe vanilla. The chocolate cake I also do in different flavours. I do chocolate orange or white Belgian chocolate, ordinary chocolate, ganache. You know, you can have the fillings whatever you like them to be. A new popular flavour that I've been doing now is lemon and blueberry, and that seems to be going down a storm. So again, if you want to try any particular flavours, when you come to me, I'll make sure that they're in a little box for you to take away to have with a cup of tea and chat whether you decide to go ahead. The cakes all come with stands. You can choose a cake again that fits in with your venue. So the log here, I don't charge any extra for any of those stands, but I do take a £50 deposit so that you can return them to me. And then I just give you the money back. It's just so it just saves me a lot of time chasing up venues, trying to get the things back that I've lent you. This stand here, the hoop, they're quite fashionable at the moment, and they really are really pretty. I do hire this out, and if you want it dressing with fresh flowers, I also do that, and that's £50, and I thread fresh flowers through in the colour of your wedding. The cake underneath is a very elegant cake, very minimalistic, and I love it. It's all just one coloured self, but you can also, if you wanted to add colours, you can have different roses, or you could have peonies round. It's just a really pretty cake, and very popular at the moment. Some people like more minimalistic look. That is a 40 cake, and it's about $4.80 in price, and you'd get about 80 to 100 guests out of that. Again, I do deliver the cakes, and I'll tell you a little bit about how it works. When you come and see me and we have a chat, if you decide to go ahead with me, it's a £50 deposit, and that reserves the date for you. And then a little bit nearer the wedding, probably 3-4 months before the wedding, we'll get together and we'll design a cake bespoke to you. And then you leave it with me. I enjoy putting everything together for you. But I always ask a couple of days before the wedding if we can put a little slot in, and I set up the cake as I would do at a venue. And you walk into my workshop and it's wow. And if there's any problem or anything, I'm very passionate that you absolutely love your cake and you want to just share it with everybody. So hopefully you're going to come in and be wowed by what you see. I have a workshop and I do have cakes out on display. This is just a small selection here. I do it outside because, to be quite honest, I'm a bit untidy. So I actually have a workshop out there, and I do take you out into there. And normally I would give you cake, but at this time, obviously, we can't do that. So I do little boxes for you to take away. And then I deliver the cakes locally. I normally offer that as a service at the wedding fairs. So I do free delivery and setup to local venues. Obviously, if you want me to go to Windermere, Scotland, or down south, that's absolutely fine. I can tag a weekend for myself on it, but I do charge you for the fuel. It normally works out about 50p a mile. Moving on a little bit, coronavirus, we thought we could have some smaller weddings. So at the moment, that's a little bit up in the air. We're not sure what's going to happen there. But this is a small cake here, and maybe it'll be ideal for some winter wonderland. There's little snowflakes on it, and this again you can have in different flavours. I don't charge any difference for flavours, whether you have fruit or sponge, whatever. The cake prices stay the same. The advantage for me with the fruit cake is I can prepare it beforehand because I like to soak it with brandy. Again, that if you don't have alcohol, that's fine. But I normally feed the cake with brandy so it's nice and moist. Moving on to the cake here, it's very modern, is this cake, and sometimes people choose to have them in ombre. So this means, like, it's all ruffled at the moment, and I've tried to make it a little bit of a mix between very modern and a little bit of tradition thrown in there. So again, flowers you can have in any colour and type of flower. The ombre effect would maybe mean if you wanted to start it with a blue at the bottom, and then it just gets paler and paler and paler till you get to the top, and then it goes to white or ivory, whichever you want it to be. Any of the toppers I can provide for you, or you can get your own. I do have a catalogue with toppers in as well, so I can also do that. There is a little bride and groom here at the bottom. I don't know if you can see them, that I can get anything like that for you, or I do homemade ones. I haven't got one with me today because I just didn't have quite enough room to get any more in the car. But the cake above is much of a wow factor cake. I love it. It's got lots of different colours in, beautiful for a summer wedding and a marquee, or you know, a really nice venue where you've got lots of flowers included. It's really pretty. I think at the moment, if anybody did want a cake that they wanted still the wow factor for the photographs, we could come to some sort of arrangement with maybe them being false at the bottom. So these cakes obviously here are not all real, they're polystyrene. So I could perhaps do some fake tears for you. This would be like, obviously, if you need to affect the numbers that you're allowed to choose, but you still want a wow factor cake. Hopefully the wedding season is going to get underway, and people are looking forward now to 2022, and obviously I'm taking bookings. The £50 deposit holds that date for you, so you know that you've got that, and obviously with my service of delivering and making sure everything's perfect on the day, it's best to do that as soon as you can. I'm going on to a few little different things.
Oh, we haven't got time, and I don't know whether I've moved this or not. Oh. Quick.
Hello, I'm Lloyd from Gemini Photographers.
No, you're not on share.
I hope everybody's safe and well in these testing times. We're all looking forward to next year and the year after and years to come. Excuse me a second.
It's got a time delay.
Yeah, I know. We've got some new exciting features to tell you about in our packages going forwards. Teaming up with a gent called Tom Walters, who's a high-end videographer. He's now working with me as second camera, and we're offering a video service with our products now. Basically, to give you a quick run through of what we do on a wedding day, we both start separating on the morning of the wedding, and we visit both bride and groom, excuse me, or the two grooms or the two brides. So both parties get to actually see each other get ready, which is a little bit unusual. As you can see from the bottom screen, you'll see some of Tom's video work. What we're going to incorporate into his packages is a new bullet point video package, which mainly included in the packages that we're doing at the moment. You'll get a bullet point video of ceremony, speeches and first dance, which are basically seen as the most important part of your big day. So that will be incorporated into the package alongside two photographers. So basically during the day, there's two of us shooting two angles all the time. So normally through the ceremony, vicar and registrars depending, will be front and back of the ceremony to get the best angles. We work all the way through your day, and basically us and your venue will help run your day. You haven't got to think about anything apart from enjoying each other on the day. During the day as well, we offer slightly different ideas, in the sense of we turn up with smoke bombs, wire wool. Then in the evening when it's gone dark, we do sparkler shots, and also the brolly shots with the rain if it rains. Also a massive selling point, if you like, to what we actually do is during the day and the evening we photograph your guests in couples or in groups. We then print out a 6x4 gloss picture, put it in a nice mount, and we give it to your guests as a favour from yourselves. So all your guests on your wedding day, whether the daytime guests or evening guests, will actually go home with photographs. Plus also, when the evening starts, either big screen goes up or the screen provided by the venue or a nice big white wall, we will have a slideshow running of all your wedding day pictures. Plus you can also give us pictures, the most embarrassing pictures as you can from your family's past, and we'll scan them up and include them into the slideshow in the evening. What we do prior to the wedding, normally 6 months before the wedding, we do a pre-wedding shoot. So we will meet you at your venue 6 months before with your children if you've got any, dog, parents, whatever you want to bring with you, and we'll walk you around the grounds as though it's your wedding day. That basically gives me an idea of how you want to be photographed. It's a learning curve. Plus, you get all those images on USB with permission to do whatever you like. They also go into your slideshow in the evening. From the pre-wedding shoot, we also supply a nice big 4-image signature mount, which has got 2 pictures in from your pre-wedding shoot and 2 pictures from your wedding day. Then your guests will all sign it and put a message on it for you. All your images will be available within roughly a week of your wedding in full resolution on a nice USB. And we don't do the idea of we'll take 1,000 and you get the best 200. Every image we take, you'll get. You'll also get them in a social media file. Roughly on average, I know quantity is not the be all and end all. We take roughly on average between 2,000 and 6,000 pictures at a wedding, and you'll basically get them all. Now, going down to the packages, what we do now, it's slightly changed. We're offering an intimate wedding package for these testing times. So anybody getting married with obviously a small party of 15 when this new lockdown finishes, up till the end of March, we're offering a service where you can get photo and video from £350. And that will also include all your images on USB. A normal everyday package, a weekend package, which is basically 2 photographers, the bullet point video, a 20-page storybook padded album, USB with all images, signature mount. Excuse me a second. Pricing packages now. So basically, the worst case scenario for everything that we do on a weekend in summer is $14.99. You have got the option to add better albums, bigger albums, parents' albums, and also to have a fully edited DVD of your full day. But packages can start midweek, for instance. If you're a Monday to Thursday, we do again the video, the bullet point video, album, 2 photographers, pre-wedding shoot, printing, projection from $7.99. The average package, you're looking between $12.99 and $14.99 for a main prime date. I don't actually publish any prices. If you come to me with a budget, we will work around your budget. We work as a job. It's not on a time basis, so we don't work, for instance, it takes them out for 3 hours, 5 hours, half a day, full day. We do a full job. It's very difficult at this moment with times. Bookings are flying in at the minute for 21 and 22. I think 22, we've only got a few dates available on especially Saturdays in summer, but obviously we can accommodate you. We're recommended at several hotels, Wortley included. Love working at Wortley, fantastic venue, very, very friendly, accommodating staff, very good food. The images that we get from Wortley are absolutely stunning. The grounds are superb, and you basically can't go wrong. So I would definitely, if you're considering a venue, have a look at Wortley, go and have a show round and make your own mind up. But any questions, I can't actually see the screen at the minute. Any questions, if you want to email me, Facebook me afterwards, you're more than welcome to, and I'll reply to your messages immediately. Your day is run in a very fun and relaxed way. We basically come as guests with cameras. There's no sergeant major routine. We have a laugh and a joke. But also what's on a lot of brides and couples' minds is they're going to be all day having photographs taken. We don't work like that. We work on a shift system. So as soon as you're married, the first thing we do is we'll do the big group, which is a group of everybody, group of family, group of friends, and then confetti if it's allowed. Then you would have a drink and a mingle. After 15-20 minutes of a drink and mingle, we'll do your family pictures, which are a more traditional, more organised, which literally only take between 8 and 10 minutes, which basically include your parents, brothers, sisters, partners, etc. Then once canopies come out and your guests are enjoying a drink and a canopy on the verandas, I'll nip you off for a 15-20 minute walk around the grounds to get some of your beautiful, traditional and creative personal pictures. I split those into 2 halves as well. Because the coverage we offer, regardless of the time of the year, we're going to be with you till it's gone dark. Normally we're with you till at least the first dance, so it's going to be a minimum of 9 o'clock. In the summer, when it's not dark till 10, quarter past, we'll be there later on because we want to borrow you for 10-15 minutes, plus some of your bridal party, bridesmaids, ushers, to do the sparkler shots, because we basically get them spelling the word love out and then get you two making a heart out of sparklers. After you've eaten, you'd have a break for an hour, chill out and just reflect on your day. Before your evening starts, we'll have done all the printing projection. We basically, once you've left your breakfast room, we'll go in and we fill the tables with pictures, which is a total complete surprise to your guests when they walk back in the evening and they see a sea of photographs. Then they find out that they actually, there's a gift from yourselves and you can take them, they're gone within minutes. Very relaxed, you'll hardly know we're there in the evening, very comfortable, easy going. Any questions and queries, don't hesitate to get in touch. We are both, I'm full-time, been full-time for 30 years plus, so we're not hopping around other jobs. All insured. We've gained his licentiateship with the Master Photographers Association last year, which were quite a challenge to do, which there's not many of those around. I'd just like to thank Alan, Grant, Lana, all the staff at Wedding Fayres Yorkshire for all the support and the help and advice they've given us during this difficult period. And if there's anything we can do to help any of the brides out there, regardless whether you're using our services or not, we've a wealth of experience. So if we can pass that on to make your day better, you're more than welcome to give us a call at any time. Thank you very much for your time and we'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Okay, ready when you are.
Hi and welcome to Wortley Hall. It's a shame that we couldn't do the wedding fair in person today, but just doing a little video to let you know all about Wortley Hall. We've got the open day coming up on the 15th, so we'd really like you to come in if you'd like to come and look around Wortley Hall as a potential wedding venue. We'll have all the rooms dressed up. I'm currently in the Foundry dining room, so we'll have this room all set up again. As you can see, those Cherished Moments have dressed it up today for us, so it's looking beautiful. On the day on the 15th, we'll also have our lounge set up for a ceremony and our ballroom all dressed for an evening reception. You can book your one-to-one appointments by calling our reception team on 0114 288 2100, or you can send us an email on info@wortleyhall.org.uk and you can get those appointments booked in for a one-to-one appointment, and we can show you around and chat through everything about your special day. We can even show you through to the bedrooms, so you can have a look at the bridal suite for the night of your wedding, and everything will be looking amazing for you to come and have a look round. So hopefully we'll see you then, and just give us a call or an email. Thank you. I'm the sales manager here at Wortley Hall, so come and follow me. So on a usual wedding day, this is our lounge, which is our most common used room for ceremonies. So Jamie's just going to show you a bit around the room. So today this has been set up by the lovely Sarah from Those Cherished Moments, who's dressed the venue absolutely beautifully. So on a typical wedding day, we'd have the room all set up for you. This is currently set up for 40 guests at the moment, so you can get an idea on the room and the space that we've got here if you do have a larger ceremony. We can seat in here, seated up to 120 guests. for your wedding day. So there's plenty of room for those of you with a larger wedding. We set yourselves in rows, then you've got the aisle going down the centre of the room, and your rows come further back towards the back of the room there. You would enter through the double doors that come from our main staircase. These would be closed once all your guests are inside the room, and then we would open them up for the entrance of the bride or groom that wants to enter second. So that's basically how it would usually work in here. So as it stands today, we've got our lovely shibari chairs in the room that have been dressed by Sarah. These shibari chairs aren't included in your standard package. We do have different chairs, but if you do wish to, you can upgrade to these beautiful whitewashed shibari chairs. So after your ceremony that's hosted in here, just one more thing to mention is this is our lounge, but there are other rooms that you can use for a wedding day if you do so wish to. All of our rooms are licensed, but just for the video purposes today, we've just got this room set up because it just tends to be our more popular room, with it having the entrance right onto the terrace. So if you want to follow me now, because after the ceremony we would usually serve your arrival drinks that are included within our wedding packages out on the terrace. So I'm just going to take you outside now so you can come and have a look at our beautiful grounds. So follow me. Right then, so you come outside onto the grounds now, onto the terrace for your drinks reception and also for your wedding photographs. We're set within 26 acres of formal gardens and woodlands, so absolutely huge potential for photographs here. So I'm just going to take you a bit down towards the fountain. Jamie can have a little scan around and show you a bit of the grounds I'm walking along. So I'll just show you if you want to follow me along here. So these are all the formal gardens within the hall. So you can have photographs taken all within the grounds. We've got loads of beautiful little spots. It's a bit of a walk, so I'm not going to take you up there today, but to my left here is the lake, and also there's a hollow old oak tree up there as well. So it's absolutely beautiful, and some great shots there. Another popular area is to have a photograph taken next to our naked man on the fountain. I'm sure you'll all love that. Currently have some resident ducks in there having a little swim. Then down here is all our woodland area. You can get some great shots in the woodland. And then also you can go down into the sunken garden area here. Nice little quirky area for you to have some photographs in there as well. So this is the outdoor for you. I'm going to go back inside now and show you where you can have your wedding breakfast. So in a second I shall reappear once we've gone back into the building now. I'm going to magically reappear in the dining room to show you around there. Okay, see you in a minute. As if by magic, here I am in our foundry dining room. So this is the room that is most commonly used for our wedding breakfast for our couples that are getting married at Wortley Hall. So as you can see, it's an absolutely stunning room. I'm stood underneath the huge chandelier that's suspended from the ceiling here. It's absolutely stunning, I am sure you will agree. And above the chandelier is all the stained glass ceiling, really beautiful and intricate design there. That's an absolutely gorgeous feature and photographs really well. So it's absolutely stunning. We've got all the wooden panelling, all original wooden panelling 3 fireplaces within the room as well, so there's lots of lovely features within the room that are just really stunning. So as you can see, we've got it all set up for a typical wedding breakfast within the room. So this is set up with a top table and 5 round tables. You can actually fit an additional 3 other round tables within the room as well. So the table you see there would be further into that corner of the room, an additional table there. The same with this side of the room, and then there'd be an extra round table in the front there. So if you are a larger wedding, we can fit those bigger numbers within the room. The tables are set for 8 at the moment. As you can see, there's quite a lot of space between each guest. So these 6-foot round tables do actually seat up to 12 guests. I would say 10's more comfortable, but if you do need to, if you've got those bigger numbers or you're struggling doing your table plan, then we do seat 12 on there as well. The top table here, you can have it longer or shorter if you want. It's set today for 6 people, but as you can see, there are a lot of space between each of the seatings there. So you can seat up to 12 people on the top table, or you can just have it for 2 people if you want it for 2 people. We can make it as long or as short as you want, or you can even have a round table in there if you wanted to. So typically how it's set now is how it would be, and then you would have your cake over there next to the top table on a round table set there, so you can display your beautiful wedding cake within the room as well. Set up on your table today, so we've got the lovely white linen tablecloths that we provide. We do also supply white linen napkins. I've not dressed those on today, but you would have those on your wedding day. All your glassware and crockery, and then everything else that you see on here has been dressed up by Sarah at those cherished moments. So your centerpieces, your table runners, and your chair covers. The chairs that I mentioned earlier in the lounge, the beautiful Shivara chairs, you can upgrade to those with us, or you can have the wooden chairs, which are the ones that are here today that Sarah has covered with the lovely white chair covers here. So you can have that option if you want to. If you've chosen either chairs, what we would do is we would set them up in your ceremony room, and then whilst you're having your photographs and your drinks reception, we would then move the chairs out of your ceremony room into the dining room, so that's all set up in there for you. So yeah, so this is your dining room, beautiful room.
Guys, Lauren and the team over at Wortley Hall, thank you so much indeed for putting those clips and videos together for us. Everything that you've just seen was kind of recorded a couple of days ago before the announcement last night. So with regards to the showcase open day that they did have in the diary for the 15th of November, we're not too sure if that's going to be going ahead. So please do touch base with the hotel directly. info@wortleyhall.org.uk, or give them a bell and ask to speak to any of the wedding team. 0114 288 2100. So guys, it's quite possible that a few of you, if not most of you, are going to have a bit of time spent at home over the next 4 weeks. This is where you can find us every Sunday until at least the end of November. We're going to be bringing to you showcases of venues and suppliers throughout the Yorkshire region. But in your downtime as well, please feel free to check out our amazing blog on weddingfayresyorkshire.com, and of course our YouTube channel, where you can see suppliers from previous shows and a great selection, I think it would call, of Groom's Thursday videos that we recorded for you guys a while back. Just hints and tips as I found planning my own big day. So we'll get onto YouTube, Wedding Fayres Yorkshire, and have a look at those as well. Next week we've got a virtual showcase for Leeds, so if you're interested and you want to be a part of that show, get in touch in the comments section below. And as always, thank you so much indeed for watching. We'll see you next week. Take care, stay safe, toodaloo.
After you went